Dwyane Wade never won an MVP. And y'all wrong for that. Let's hunt it down.
Brilliance is shining like Quavo baguettes. You'll never make it, give me those bets. Pinning like Pennington, packing them jets. Nobody where players flyer. Shoot for the stars and go.
What's the MVP criteria? Off the top of your head, don't look it up. What's the MVP criteria? Just think about it. What makes an MVP an MVP? Points, team success, yeah. Superstar appeal, definitely. Impact, of course. Games played, definitely. I would say it's a pretty good checklist to see who the MVP is.
I'm gonna tell you what pisses me off. Here's what pisses me off. It's how year after year, people act like they're hard of understanding, like they lack comprehension about what most valuable player means. There's a reason why it's affixed with a year. There's a reason why it is the 2019-2020 most valuable player. It is not most valuable player in perpetuity. It is not best player in the world. It is not player around whom you would build a franchise around. It is clearly who was the most valuable player that year.
Shout out Michael Smith for that. Michael Smith, my boy. It's none of those things. It's none of them. So let's break down my list from earlier. Scoring. Of course, scoring is huge. Being the scoring champion, top 5 or top 10 is impressive, no doubt about it. Games played is big too. Not too many people mention this, but games played has a giant effect on MVP. The MVP can't miss a third or more of the season and still be looked at as the guys who played all 82, who played all 71 in this season's case. There are too many players playing at that level or higher for the majority, if not the complete season. So somebody who just played a third or half or maybe less than that and still average big numbers doesn't really mean anything. Sorry, Joel Embiid. Impact and team record go hand in hand. With that being said, it's still an individual award, and you shouldn't be hindered that much. I'm not saying at all, but not that much. If your teammates are playing poor and you have to drag them, I don't know what else to say about that. You didn't pick your teammates. You had to play with them. You're not the general manager. You're not the head coach. You aren't the owner. You aren't the person who puts these teams together. So why should you suffer so much more than these other people because the organization made the wrong calls? Superstar appeal should not hold weight. I know I said it real excited all earlier, like, yeah, but it was a trap. Personality doesn't mean anything. Only play on the court matters. If Kawhi earned the MVP, it doesn't matter that the man can't laugh at most things. It doesn't matter that the man isn't on social media every day with inspirational quotes or making trailblazing statements and moves and all that other stuff. If he deserved it, he deserved it because he was on the court. He gave it 120% every single day. That has nothing to do with it. That bears no weight to me. It doesn't. Just because AI was transformative and his style was unprecedented and the drip and everything, that was all good. But does that mean he deserved MVP because of his fashion sense? Because of his boldness? Because of his personality? No, it doesn't. In 2008, LeBron won the MVP award, but he averaged less points, minutes, assists, steals, blocks than Dwyane Wade. So why did he win it? Dwyane Wade averaged 30 points, 7.5 assists, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals per game. That Heat team was terrible, and he did that. Was that not the best player in the NBA right there? He dragged the team with co-stars like Sean Marion, who averaged 12 points, a rookie Michael Beasley at 14, and a trending down Jermaine O'Neal with 13. They were 43 and 39 that season. What LeBron did was impressive. I am not saying it wasn't. LeBron had a supporting cast of Mo Williams, Delonte West, and Zildjian Ilgauskas. Big Z was my boy, He played for Miami too. I love Big Z. I'm sorry I butchered your name. My bad, bro. The Cleveland 3 only averaged 1 more point than the Heat 3. So I can't really throw that at him and say, well, LeBron had more help. No, that's not the case in this situation. But that's the only thing LeBron beat Wade at. Team success. And yes, LeBron was independently better at dragging a team that season. The MVP is an individual award. And Wade that season was the better individual. Nikola Jokic won the MVP from the 4th seed this season because overall he was the best player in the NBA. Not saying, he had better defense than this person, but his impact with the Nuggets weighed heavier than any other player's impact with any other team. Probably besides the Bucks, but I mean, Giannis a 2-time MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. So, obviously, that man got trophies, but I think what Jokic did was more impressive than what Giannis did this year. But Giannis, he had one hell of a season. Y'all need to respect that. That's a whole nother video. Back to my point. He checked every single box except for team success. So, did LeBron win because of favoritism? Did he win because of popularity? Did he win because he's the face of the NBA? He was the runner-up in the 2020 MVP race, even though Anthony Davis mirrored his numbers / outplayed him. How can you have a teammate doing the same exact things, if not better than you, and you still be known as the runner-up to being the MVP of the league? That's super questionable to me. Here's my last bite. Should I keep doing the arm thing? Here's my last bite. I don't know. I'm going to work on it. Here's my last bite. Dwyane Wade never got the attention he was worthy of. 2006 Finals MVP. 3-time NBA champion. If you think LeBron could have did that without him, you're out of your damn mind. First ballot Hall of Famer. Easy. Chris Bosh just got in too. Salute Chris Bosh. The most underrated 3rd man in the Big 3 all time. And Dwyane is the 3rd best shooting guard in history, behind Kobe and Michael. It's a fact at this point. It's non-disputable. It's a fact at this point. But people who aren't picked to be king won't see you as one. Even if you were robbed of the throne. Even if you deserve the crown. Wade deserved better, and he still does. My boy Dwyane Wade, favorite player all time. I started watching him when he was at Marquette when I was growing up. Seemed like the only games being played on the local stations were Marquette games, and obviously they had a big star, so they played it. So I followed him from Marquette to Miami. That's how I started to get into basketball. All my friends were into sports already, and I didn't really get it or wasn't there just yet. So I started watching basketball by myself to see exactly what they were so excited about. And Wade was the reason I watched basketball to this day. Thank you, Dwyane. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching another one of my YouTube videos. Bite the like button. Paw the subscribe button, tail whip the share button. I had to do that in second take. I'm sad. Etsy in the description. Etsy in the description. New shirts. I created them. My designs. Me. Nobody but me. All me. Etsy. If you don't like Etsy, I'm sorry, but that's where I have my merch. Go get some. Every penny I earn will go towards a new camera, new computer, new microphone, new lighting system, and a new interface to make better content for you. I don't know why I said better content for you. Better content for you. Better content for you. And just remember, wolves live here. Play the track.
Fire there. I'm one to admire. Azula, I'm spitting that fire. Come through in a fan, I'm hot out like Danny